Yep, another bass. This is the Squier 40th anniversary jazz bass, and it's on loan to me from the legend that is Gareth once again. So we are a few years late to the party with this one. I think the anniversary was 2022, but I still think it's worthwhile taking a look at this pretty awesome bass. I was really into the jazz masters that they put out in this range, and playing this has made me regret my decision not to pick one of them up. Let's do a quick rundown of the specs then. So it's a Nyoto body. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but somebody correct me in the comments. But either way, it is incredibly light. It's a seafoam green satin poly finish. And honestly, I'm not really a massive fan of Fender style guitars with satin finishes. All that being said, it is finished really well, but I do think that satin finishes can make a guitar look a little bit cheap if it's not done well. We have a C-shaped maple neck and fretboard with narrow tall frets, again finished in that satin poly. I really like this neck. It's smooth and comfortable. There's no sharp fret ends or anything like that. And it's got this really nice aged tint that, you know, gives it that aged look without ever going for the kind of Donald Trump look, if you know what I mean. It's a full 34-inch scale, of course, with a 9.5-inch fretboard radius and a 1.5-inch nut width. The electrics are your classic jazz bass layout with a volume for each pickup and a master tone. Those pickups are listed on the spec sheet as Fender designed Alnico single coils, and they sound pretty decent to my ear. Finishing the look, we've got this really cool anodized gold pickguard and aged hardware. And I just really like the combination of the gold pickguard and the seafoam green. I think Gareth paid £259 for this when Thomann were blowing them out to clear out their stock. That is frankly a phenomenal price for this guitar. These were around the $399 price when they were new, but for $259 it is absolutely incredible. I cannot fault a single thing on this guitar, except maybe that satin finish. So in case you hadn't already guessed, I really like this bass. I think it's an amazing bass, not even for the money, just as it is, it's an amazing bass. What Squier are doing at this price point compared to what they were doing back in the 80s and 90s, it's incredible. As a guitarist, this is one of those basses that's a no-brainer to pick up if you just need a bass in the house for tracking and what have you. But even as a gigging bass player, I mean, maybe you would want to upgrade the pickups to something that's more your taste, but there's really nothing else on this bass that I would upgrade. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the Squier 40th anniversary jazz bass with me. Have you got one of these basses or one of the other basses or guitars from the line? Let me know what you think about them in the comments. You made it all the way to the end. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, do remember to stick a like on it, and if you really liked the video, then maybe subscribe if you're not already. This is not the first Fender style jazz bass I've checked out on my channel. Over here you will see a link for the Flea signature road worn bass that I took a look at a couple of months ago. Check it out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.